Hello, hello? Chat? Hello, hello? Okay, it works. I'm gonna have to go AFK for a little second, BRB. Alright, same as last time. We'll wait for 5 minutes until there's a few people. And after that, we'll be set. This game is so ass. Alright, there should be a few more people coming around sooner or later. I hope. Right, chat, let's just wait a bit. Alright, chat, it's 5 minutes, let's make a new game. Hold up, let me go to advanced settings real quick. Alright. We'll wait a few more moments. I guess we'll wait for a bit. Do 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 do. Please let me know if anyone joins the chat. So put something in. I'll get into the game once it's at 9 minutes into the stream. If no one else hops on. Dude, he is coming. Thanks for joining the game. I believe now we can start because I'm not playing this game solo. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's completely oblivious to any attention. I need to breathe! She might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, shimmy, 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 Dre, swalla la la, Dre, swalla la la, swalla la la, swalla la la, shimmy, 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 Dre, swalla la la. Sorry, Sayori, I guess, Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, that's nice. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Don't care. Leave me alone. Maybe, but I only decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. 'Cause I was. Fuck you. That's mean for that. Don't care. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I want to think I don't. Oh my god, I'm stuttering like a little bitch. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I don't give a shit. Oh, what was that? I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Bitch, I will backhand you right on this fucking street. I can be very fucking mean. Whatever you say, Sayori. Editor, put the black guy laughing sound effect over that in the dark. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near that street, we become increasing. Hey, Jordy, welcome to chat. Become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. What the fuck is a commute? By the way, Portal, have you decided on a club to join yet? Fuck no. A club? That feeling when you're an anime character and you oversleep but your friend is Portal. Yeah, maybe this should be like an ASMR. You oversleep and walk up to Portal on the street ASMR. Bitch, what the fuck you doing? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining no fucking clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Shut your bitch ass up, twin. You told me you would join a club this year. Don't care. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That's very fucking relatable. Where you just fucking go, yeah, sure I'll do that. Well, you just want them to shut the fuck up. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh my god, he's a weeb! No, I'm playing as a fucking nerd! I'm playing as a woman repellent! No, I'm playing as a weeb who only likes games and I'm playing as a weeb! No! No, this is gonna get even cringier now. Oh my fucking god! Bro, fuck off! I was talking about how worried I am that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. I'll have a skill in boxing after I beat the shit out of you. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Don't give a shit. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What's a NEET? In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. Actually, we call ourselves very sexy. Yeah, okay. You trust me, right? Fuck no. Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'm gonna do whatever hurts you the fucking most. I do not like you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know, beat her. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. I really don't. I really just want to beat her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Okay. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime. No, you nerd! You're a weeb! You're a loser! Weeb! Weeb alert, weeb alert, weeb alert. Hello? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Damn, I'm really fucking stupid in this game. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. I don't care. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Bitch! I'll beat your ass! And not in a weird way. You don't even need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your fuck-ass club. Meanie. Yeah, fuck you, twin. Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to write shit? Ew, I'm too lazy for that shit. Not... Fuck your club. Exactly, bro. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Oh, shit. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Because I'm a fucking nerd. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Fucking bitch! You don't do that shit without... Oh my god. There's no social skills in this game. None. Nada. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Food? Food? No, okay, no. I'll join if there's food. Don't make any promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to plan all of this out. I don't care what she is. I'm beating the shit out of her. Free food? Exactly. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's a nice phrase. I'm gonna quote that. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Beautiful. I love it. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, are you gooning? Nah, the girls in this game are a pass, dude. Swings open the classroom door. The classroom? What the fuck was that pronunciation? Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's even Yuri. Yuri's the best out of the group. Yuri is this one, right? I've done a bit of research. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? We gotta do the nerd emoji. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Pass. Ah, Porto, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Yuri or Yaoi? That's a good question. Yuri or Yaoi? Lesbian drama or gay drama? That's a good question. I guess I'll have to go for lesbian drama. Guess Yuri. All words escape me in this situation. Yeah, what's the problem? This club? Yeah, what about it? It's full of incredibly cute... Oh my fucking god! He's a weeb! What are you looking at? Your fucking ugly ass face, bit. If you want to say something, say it. Fuck you. Don't draw a yaoi of me and Portal. Don't. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year. Ha ha, first year, ha ha. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody, okay? Sarah says that quietly into my ear. Stop whispering into my ear, you horny bitch! Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, smart. Don't say things like that. Oh, no, she's a shy little tsundere. What next collab? Fuck you. I don't know. We'll probably do an Outlast stream together. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori or Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Fuck you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. No, I fucking don't! It's great to see you again, Portal. Who are you? And get your ass, stop bending over! We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. That makes sense. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Do you enjoy the game? I do not enjoy this. I want to leave right now. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Lie, and lie. Basically, completely out of my league. Lie. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Shut up! Nerdy bitch, Portal! Oh my god. Come sit down, Portal. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. They're beefing, bro. Then how about I make some tea as well? Are you playing as Mineta? That is a good question. That's a good fucking question. We might as well be. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I said take a seat next to Sayori. As you should. You know her. You don't know Monica. So go sit next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That sounds really tasty, but I want to be mean. When you talk like Mineta? Nah, that's gonna hurt my voice. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. And then I jump onto the table and start tearing away at the cupcakes and consuming them. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. Fuck you. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but noticing her sneaking glances in my direction. Bitch, I am not this hot. Stop looking at me! Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I hope it's not her icing, if you know what I mean. This is really fucking good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard, wait, what? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? No, I haven't. Okay, that's so weird. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Oh no, she's one of those girls, you know, like a little tsundere pick-me. Fuck you! Go suck a dick! And preferably, not mine! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Who's your favorite? I have to say Yuri. She seems the most normal. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this fucking classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Chat, to be honest, your character's probably an ugly fat weeb. In this game, probably. In this game, most definitely. Doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Chat, I have to admit something. Are you listening? I've never drank tea in my entire life. I've never drank tea before. Never, ever in my entire life. I've never drank in a piece of tea before. Like, I'm dead serious. Never, ever. Me too, it's disgusting. Really? He is coming. How about you? Have you ever drank tea before? I'm British. Makes sense. Tea and biscuits, mate. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. Oh no, she's also one of those. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. That's a lie. I don't drink tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider joining the literature club? I got dragged in here by a little fucking demon called Sayori. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. See, exactly. Do you watch Aspen Hotel in the Discord? Nah. Maybe some other time. Maybe. Actually, that could be a fun Discord night. Yeah, sure, why not? Sometime in the future. But not right now. Not today. Sometimes, something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Will we be watching Aspen Hotel? When? Maybe sometime in the Discord if you want. Weren't you a leader of the not tonight, I can't tonight. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, you know, please stop bending over. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great... Are they holding hands? Oh my god! Yuri! And I don't mean the purple-haired girl. Female Yuri! Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something new. Especially when stuff like that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. You know it. Natsuki fucking bit. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. I don't care if they're interested in the same goal. Let me live. Let me live. Let me leave. Let me do both. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature. So Portal, what kind of things do you like to read? Me personally, I like to read normal comic books IRL. Like, I don't read. Porto, I'm jealous. I'm live streaming the Pokemon dating sim later today. There's a Pokemon dating sim? What, are you planning to fuck a Pokemon? Weirdo? Oh, no, I'm sure you aren't. What kind of things do you like to read? I like to read comic books, but I don't read much. Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't have a good answer on that. Manga. Fucking weeb! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, she did not like that. What about you, Yuri? I like reading yaoi. He is coming. Can we have a talk? What the fuck do you mean, I like reading yaoi? You're a degenerate. I know what kind of person you are. Yeah, doomed yaoi is my favorite. What the fuck you talking about, gang? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay, out of the game for a second, and I know I'm being really mean right now, but dude, that is actually pretty cool. Like, complex fantasy worlds, I love it. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Wow, is it now? Who's better, SpongeBob or Subaru? Obviously Subaru, bro. We love Subaru. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I gotta go. See ya! See ya! Thanks for being here. She seemed so... I'll be back someday. Okay. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immense me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Can I be in a party while streaming? I don't know. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, horror's cool, I guess. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. The Alshra flashbacks. Oh no! Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you. Yo, lesbian. Oh my god, lesbian. Just as cute as you are. Lesbian. Sirius slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her. Yo! I ship it. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's very impressive. Writing poems is annoying. Jordy, stop texting me. If you're gonna text me on Discord. PlayStation interrupts my it actually interrupts my stream, you know. It has like a black block on it. Don't do it. Why don't you share them sometime? I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. They know it's on my own. I see it and for us. I don't know. No, Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, okay. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is to writing oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers. Blah, 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 blah. When's the horror coming? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Why, bro, would you be in a relationship with multiple people? Like 5? No, poly relationships suck ass, dude. Like, if you break up with one person in a poly relationship, how the fuck does that work? Is it like someone getting fired from a company? You have experience writing too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your word, you can set an example and help. By the way, I don't actually read yaoi. It was a joke. Yeah, I understand. Mostly. Oh! Okay, I don't know if I trust you now, but maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Stop bending over! Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically, without feeling, dun, 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 at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Portal? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What could my character possibly say? Join the club. I won't come forth with joining my idea. I never said I would join this club. Yo! Absolute boss energy. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look into, and I lost my train of thought. 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Portal, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when like this? If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these You fucking simp! You're a simp! Right, okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yeah! So he wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. If this was the real me, I would have just came for the cupcakes. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Why can't I say things myself? I want to talk. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring down blah 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 blah. I look forward to seeing how you express blah 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 blah. Let me write it already. Chit chat and Natsuki clear up the food. Hey, bro, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll even have the chance to go closer. No! You horny fucker! Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. Circumcision. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I get to write it myself? Please. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. What do we want to write about? Swimsuit. Okay, I guess I like pleasure. Whoa! Fireworks. Fireworks. Extraordinary. Uncanny. Lust. Oh no! Childhood. Dazzle? Night comfort? Ambient? And, holiday? Excitement? Special? Vacation? Peaceful? Party? I like a party. Vibrant. I'm just picking whatever words I like. Dance. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's not. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Whoa, 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 guys. Look what I'm selecting. You see this, right? You see this, right? Okay, I'm not writing a poem about that, so I guess I'll go for color. Is she gonna go kooky? I think a lot of them are actually going insane in the story. Jump? Marriage? Nah. Candy, sure, why not? And forgive. And then finally, you know what? Aura! Aura! Yes, aura! Yes, perfect! Why no diarrhea here? Hi again, Portal. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was less convinced. Everyone else is already hanging out. Keeping your promise, I hope to do overwhelming, blah, blah, blah. Making your dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Watch Family Guy. I already do. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. I read Heartstopper. What's Heartstopper? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to come here just to hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's the most, yeah. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Damn! It's like so sick of seeing Monica and manga. Manga is literature. It's fucking weep shit. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into a seat. Oi, laddie, I'm speaking in a British accent because I don't have any fucking better to do. Don't worry, guys. Portal always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. He likes cooking, cleaning my room. Okay, how dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh! You and Portal can become good friends too. Sayori, As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. Oh, this is so clumsy. I have Animal Crossing manga? There's Animal Crossing what the fuck? Oh, you even brought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, me? Not really, don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. This is up to me to rescue this situation. These people are so dumb, bro. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. Carl Weezer, 2025. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Here reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Stream yesterday in McDonald's? You were watching my stream in McDonald's? You should have shown it to the middle... you should have shown it to the middle... no, not middle-aged, motherfucker! You should have shown it to the minimum wage workers. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Yeah, sure. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Why is my character such a fucking simp, brother? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't but notice an intense expression, like she was waiting for its chance. Beyond that, Suki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sat down on Yuri's desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Dude! Just read a book! How stupid are you? I'm too tired to read a book. My guy, put your eyes, right? Grab your eyes, open them, look at the book, and start reading. Anyways, stream break. We're drinking water now. Stay hydrated. Water. I close my eyes and don't listen. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Bro, literature boring as fuck, though. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like all that, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What is this? Sayori's talking just really seriously. It's hard to hear her deliberately like this. Portal, buy a PlayStation 5, please. No! Oh, that's a good point. In that case, you think food will do the trick? Yes! Consume! What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Shut the fuck up. Cupcakes it is then. Holy fucking dumbasses, bro! I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Yes, I will play on my... I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But there lies unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What the fuck? Get out of my face! I nearly fall out of my chair. Get out! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Why is he such a nerd? It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. We don't have clubs. At my school, we don't either. We don't have enough time for that shit. We need to work. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing, dumb bit. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sarah, it's written all over you. Take a glance around and stuff. How's it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all here and there. How do I figure out tips how to... Simp! Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bows, it's shady either. And there's two-face stain on your collar right there. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you that because they don't want to embarrass you. Go to the mines? Yeah, Sayori, how about you take a shift in the mines? Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. Fuck you. You don't even keep your blazer button up. Whoa! Button up your blazer, you slut. Holy moly, we don't need to see those things in your chest, brother. Why do you think you don't have a ball? This. Oh, I started to butt her blazer from. Whoa! Let go. Holy moly. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh! This is so funny. What is? No, I don't like this. No, you'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. No, you weird. No, I don't like that. Skip. Whoa. What did he? Whoa. I saw something about boobs. Ow. Whoa. Hey. What are you smiling about? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed soon that it doesn't fit you. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that. What the fuck? You pervert! You. It's not worth it at all. Stop unbuttoning that shit. This is you, IRL? Yeah, I'm afraid of women, bro. You fucking pervert, Sayori. Wait, what do you mean? I do not act like this, IRL. Wait, I just realized what you said. I do not act like this. And why are you saying that it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah, dumb bit. I didn't say anything embarrassing. When is this getting horror? Stop it with the sex. Start with the horror. That's what I'm here for. I might search up a YouTube tutorial. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica Sayori calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay, Porto. I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Play me side then. I want horror, no sex. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration. I've never really done this before. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Enthusiastic pull out her hand. Sayori's done a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, I'm going to go hers to the composition. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri, blah, 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 blah. Where's the horror at, dumb bitch? Who should I show my... Okay, it's probably since Yuri is like the smartest, I want to put Monica in the Little Nightmares world. That would be so fucking funny. Yuri. Yeah. It's just her opinion to be fair. Yeah, exactly. This is good. Yuri stares at her poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Dumbass. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Start digging in your butt, twin. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Oh my god, bro. You are fucking hopeless. Having a nervous breakdown at just fucking... at raising your own voice? Dumbass. No, this has been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. The game has been weird for 50 minutes. I know, right? Where's all the horror? The only slight thing that was horror was that when that random on day one, that thing with like, have I heard this before? That was a bit weird. That might have something to do with the horror nature. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right? It's been just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit two together. I've played this game. Oh, Jordy, you've played this. Okay, can you give me a tip on how to make things scary? Can you give me a tip on how to make things scary? Because this is boring as fuck. Maybe it's the settings. Text options, skip options, language. I could put it in Mongolian or whatever. Sound volume. I think for scary we need to put the sound up. Like fully. Be mean to all the girls. Wait. Okay. So being mean will get me horror. Okay, that's good to know. The result is that the both style and the expensiveness are weakened. But when can I be mean? Once she refines her train of thought, its demeanor totally changes. She's stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert, like Yagami over here. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques and blah, 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 blah. Not just finding when you have choices. Okay, so be mean. Got it. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it'll come with practice and learning, for example, and try new things. Blah, 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 blah. Skip. Wait. Something about Natsuki. Hold up, there's drama. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure Yuri's apologized herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light. I can't read this fancy, bro. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Battling? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced with a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, what's that mean? I'm sorry I said terrible handwriting. No shit! What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was! Let me talk to these bitches! I'll be out the window in 2 minutes. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think that your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It was too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. It says it's our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Jordy, I've told you a lot of times, don't text me on PlayStation. Do it on Discord, please. It interrupts the stream and it puts a little annoying black bar on it. Please stop doing that. Okay? No, stop. Jordy, it's annoying, please. It's not fun for the viewers. It's not fun for the viewers. It really is not fun for the viewers, so please stop. Are you into Ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Portal. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Yeah, I saw the image, and I don't like the image. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the word. They usually do more than just a simple story or paint a picture. Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Linger in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Damn. What the fuck? That's impressive. Yeah, that actually kind of is, bro. Whoever made this game was fucking cooking, bro, on that one. But for the rest, he's just horny. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Yay, that was the game. I finished the game. Who should I show? Oh, I have to go so long. Fine, I'll show it to Monica. Hi, Florida. Have a good time so far. Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have it's just like a new activities or things you can do, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to. Okay. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring this up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, what do you want to share? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Stop bending over! All embarrassed today, you know? Blah, 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 blah. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh, is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? What? Surprised if you those things in common. Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori are really different. Okay, well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also similarities. Well, okay, she talked about you. To you really care about each other's well-being, even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. Blah, 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 blah. When can I start being mean? You sure you don't have... You're sure? Portal, I'm watching you while watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Okay, that's pretty peak. But that tiny question. When exactly do I get the option to, like, speak to them? Like, actually make my own responses. I want to be a jackass. I want the horror to appear. You sure you're not reading into it? Aha, I could be. Stop bending over. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. And he went blah 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 blah. I forgot. Stupid dumbass. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. Blah 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 blah. That suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards your own kind of styles, but I always help find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha! Stop bending over. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure, I will. All right, what does it say? Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I've been here inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. I don't get it. Yeah, this is getting boring, bro. This is getting boring as fuck. Alright, chat. I think for today I'm going to end the stream. Let's say for today, play another game. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna end the stream. Look, page 1, this slot, okay? Chat, remember, that's it. Alright guys, that was it for today, and I will see you on a different day. Yeah, that was the stream. Bye!